What a way to start. My mute button doesn't want to work. Why? That's not good. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Boo. I'm confused. I hope you're all having a good day. Oh yeah, good morning, Red. How you doing? How you doing? Yo, Ducky, welcome in. How you doing? Good morning, Safra. Safra? Yeah, no, recently we've been doing 2 streams over on YouTube. Shorts and full screen. Recently though, I haven't. Recently, the last like 3 streams, I think, we've done 2 shorts. And I don't think the quality was there. Like what we usually get. So I was like, you know what, I might as well go back to what we were doing. Two streams, one main, one, you know, not main. I'm trying to figure out the audio. I'm trying to figure out the audio and it's not working. I don't know why. You know, I've got the audio so that it successfully actually like works now, because for some reason in settings I had it set to 8 channels, I think it was, which was insane. So I just like, I took it down to like 3, 2, 1. I took it back down to 1 at like the highest quality and was like, sure, why not? Mute, toggle mute. Boom. Bam. Bam no bam. Bam no bam no damn. Huh, okay. Bam no bam no damn. I don't know why. I don't know why. Cause bam don't bam ba damn. Huh, okay. Interesting. I guess we don't need to worry about that. Today we're gonna be doing a just chatting stream. Again. We're gonna start working on those again because I haven't done them in like forever. Right? I haven't done them in like forever. I'm just now realizing we need music. Stream. Wrong stream. I need this. Let's do... Let's do this. I found this good song the other day. Not this one. I can't remember which one it was. Oh! This. Can you see this? You can hear this. Boom. Unfortunately, again, YouTube people, you won't be able to hear it, but still. It's like this nice bamboo flute. So good. Chilling. I did check it out. It looks really cool. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Beware of copyright. You know, good thing about Twitch that YouTube still hasn't implemented is it allows you to have different tracks of audio, right? So you could have it so that it's set to like a different track. So you can have audio that you don't want in your VODs on a different track. There we go, I'll move that down there. Yo, free run. Welcome in. How you doing? It is a short story project. Gotcha. How are you doing? I'm streaming YouTube again. You know, I've been testing out 4 streams the last couple of days. And solo, right, when it's just me, perfect. Nothing. I don't lose a frame now, right? I don't lose a frame. But when I'm playing with other people, like on Friday, for example, Saturday, when we were playing Stardew, internet problems just coming left and right. It was crazy. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Because I'm now alone. Boopin' snoopin'. Good morning. By the way, I apologize if I've just like flashbanged anyone. I don't think Canva has dark mode, which kind of sucks. Yeah, dude, I saw, as soon as I went live, I saw Neuro, Evil, and uh, Johnny. Oh no. Unfortunately, I can't picture Johnny any other way than Neuro hitting on him. I just can't. I think Neuro has a thing for Johnny. Um, I shall call you Johnny though. Sorry. Yeah. As soon as I went live, I I got the notification that Vita went live, and I was like, "Come on, man, come on." But we're fine. We're fine. I don't know how long his live for. How long does he usually go live for? I have a feeling either Pingcord or Vito is having problems. One of the two. Either of them is having problems. They've just done it like 3 different times. Damn. This is what we did last time. This is what we did last time for our last schedule. It looks really cool. By the way, okay. How do I successfully show this off? There is 5, 6, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 7 new channel point redeems that I have made. It took me like 2 hours to figure it out because apparently our last one that we did just completely broke. So for those that are currently on Twitch, you guys have like channel point stuff. That's really cool. I actually quite like it. I've been working out some stuff for the Fox. I want to get them like rigged so that it's like an actual thing. I'm keeping an eye. I'm tracking how much our CPU is our graphics card is currently using, like during these type of streams. Because I want to have a system where you guys can do like TTS and stuff like that. Please tell me that works. It worked before. It didn't work. Watch it. It didn't work. Did it work? I didn't see it. I'm hoping it worked. Did it work? No. No, it didn't work. Why did it not work? Hold up. Wait a minute. That's there. Boom. Throw poop. Throw acorn. Throw acorn. Throw poop. No poop. Huh? It was working before. What? Watch his face. Watch his face. Watch his face. Ready? 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 Boom. Unhappy again. I don't know if chat fills that up. Why does the acorn not work? Can you guys see the acorn? Yeah. Acorn. No. But you can see the poop. What? What? I'm so confused. Boom. Why can you not see the poop? Throw acorn. Is that how you spell acorn? Throw acorn. Huh. It's so glashly pink? I know, it makes no sense why it's so pink. They were just like, you know what? We just like the color pink. We just like the color pink. Let's just make it pink. Why? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Object manager. You is there. You is good. Import GIF. We'll do this again. We'll just import him again. I was actually really excited when I found this little dude. Okay. Trigger manager. Maybe get rid of acorn. There we go. Okay. Enable. Disable. Disable. Enable. Disable all. Oh, wrong one. And then enable. Bam. Throw acorn. None of that, none of that, none of that. Okay. Ignore capitalization. Make sure yous can see this again. And then throw the acorn. You know, in the perfect reality, that would work. In a perfect reality, that would work first time. Does the poop still work? The poop works. The poop works, but the... Does it not want me to... You know, I had... Come on, man. I tested it all day. I made sure it worked. Boom. I'm going to test it one more time. I have technically unlimited points. Heh. Yubba bear! Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's exciting. Did they restart again? I think Vidal's having some problems. Ow. Good morning, Canberry. How you doing? Did you really have to throw poop at me? Did you really have to throw poop at me, though? I thought we were friends. At least it's not just you. You know, the last couple of days, my internet hasn't been too bad, which has been interesting. Like, there was Saturday when we played Stardew, but we were only live 3 times, so, like, I have no idea why that played an effect. But, like, I've no idea. Create presentation. You know how long this took me? This took me, like, 4 hours to make this, to get these stupid things on the right-hand side perfect. I had to follow a tutorial. I followed a tutorial on how to make this. And I'm hoping today that we can just do it by scratch. I hope. I hope. If not, then we're just gonna, you know, grab it and just, like, re-edit it. Because, why not? Ruda? The fox is happy again. Look at the fox. Ruda! 65? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Good morning, Ruda. Good evening. Good evening. Be quiet. Good evening. How you doing? So, okay, let's find a backpack. A backpack? Let's find a backpack. My inner door is coming out. Can I just say, the last time that I used Canva, I swear they had a lot more features. Did they lower how many features they had? Because, like, technically, I haven't used it in, like, a while. I think it was, like Q2 last year? And, like, I feel like it just doesn't... That looks cool. You gonna pay up, Foxboy? Why do I gotta pay up? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. What's the command to go backwards? Layers? Okay, it's A1. A1 or Alt1? Neither now. Okay. Boom. Oh, by the way, let me know if music's too loud. I was just like, you know, this is cool. I actually quite like this song. It's a nice song. Occupation. Dude, that looks cool. That looks cool. I don't know how well this is coming out on stream, but that looks cool. I actually quite like that. Oh, I quite like the layering of textures. It looks quite nice. All right, what do we do over here? Can I copy and paste? No. No, I cannot. Or is it because it's Alt 1? Was not Alt 1. Was not Alt 1. Wait. Wait, I thought it said it was Alt 1. Unlock. Layer. Oh, I pressed Control 1, you dummy. Okay, boom. Can I just take this? No, I just can't take this. Okay. On, off. On, off. Off, on. Welcome in, walk. How you doing? Unlock? I thought we unlocked that. Boom. Okay, so it has to be unlocked. Okay, that kind of sucks. Alright. Okay. I quite like that font. I don't know what font that is, but I quite like that font. I will get that. We'll get that and... Wait, why can you not... Wait, you can't copy and paste it. Like, you can't, like... You know how in... Photoshop or Critter or something like that, you can just, like, control and then select multiple different layers? You can't do it on Canva. I don't know why. Interesting. There we go. I think we should do a new background. Like a new one of those. I want to try and get better at like designing this type of stuff. Because it'd be kind of cool. And I can do it by myself. Tools, projects. No. How do you get shapes? I am a shape. Ah, dude, that was old. That was old. Anyone used to watch Mr. Maker? I don't know if that was like an Australian show or not. No. How do you get colors? Photos? Vita's chat is hyping him up. He seemed like he was having a little bit of problems earlier. It's crazy. Is he still having problems? What was the issue? Was it just like his internet, or was it evil? It's recently used. Yeah. Still having issues? Is it evil? Like, is it the integration, or is it like internet access? I just realized I can't do that. Ow. That hurt. Holy moly. Whoa. Dude, I cooked up you know those mini pies that you can get? I don't know why I did that, like the little thing with my hand. You know those little pies that you can get? I put one in the microwave, right? Trying to cook it. And when I took it out, I literally, I don't know if my finger now has radiation and I'm going to turn into Spider-Man, or if I just like accidentally touch something. But like, as soon as I put my hand in the microwave, my finger got a nasty little zap. So if I turn into Spider-Man, you know why. I'm cool now. Abstract shapes. Abstract shapes. That's actually pretty cool. Hold up. How is that an abstract shape? Can you notice that? You do notice that. Yeah, and if you keep going too far that way, then it's not really... Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, for that to work, that would have to be a straight... Ooh. Straight. And then you just have that, like that? At the moment, I'm just experimenting. Is that round edged? That is round edged. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeet that one out of there. Give us that. Should cover... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wait, how close can I get into that? Okay. I don't mind that. Ow. 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 What you throw poop at me for? That's nasty. Ow. That hurt. You throw a whole acorn at me? Why? I thought we were buddies. I thought we were buddies. Ow. Ow. Buddies no more, I see. How's that look? Uh-oh. Delete that. Does that look okay? Does that look okay? That actually doesn't look too bad, right? Like, that's not bad. Have I just cooked here? Hold up. Do that. Change the color. Let's do... Yellow? Yellow? Sure. Now if we do yellow, Alt-1. Oh, that's hard to see. Uh oh. Okay. That's behind both of them. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can I lock that and that? How do you... Okay, is there a way that you can do it so that when you click on something, you don't click on the one that's locked? I feel like that's weird. Like, why is that not already a thing? Dang it. How do people use Canva on like a daily basis? It's impressive. Yo, Nolly, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? I'll grab that. Boom. Go away. Alt-1. That's not actually what I was after. Unlock. Duplicate. Lock that. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is these not locked? Okay. Locked that. Turn this yellow. You play Roblox? Ew, no. Respectfully. Ow. I need to move my left monitor somewhere. Because, like, every now and then, like, whenever I look that way, I crack my neck. Kind of hurts. Okay. Grab that. That doesn't line up, because why would it? How do people do this on like a daily basis? Like, surely they have it like down packed and stuff like that, but that's crazy. How noticeable do you think that is? Like right there, in between these two, it dips down like a millimeter. How noticeable do you think that is? Do you think anyone's gonna Do you think anyone's gonna like zoom into it and be like, yeah, it's like 3 pixels off right there. Oh, you can tell. Oh, you can tell. Don't zoom in, alright? Don't zoom in on it. That's ugly. Damn. Alright, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so there's no line of space in between. Okay. Alt 1, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna lock that. Okay. Boom. Oh. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Let's get this like center. Center in terms of what? Nothing, I guess. Center? What do you think the center is? Do you think that looks good? Do you think that looks good? I will do like Monday to Sunday. Monday to Sunday? Yeah. I want to change that font though. Ooh, that yellow back there. That yellow back there. Hold up. Why does pressing the unlock not do anything? How is this like a massive company and they never thought to do that? What? Dude. That doesn't look too bad, right? Compared to that, that doesn't look too bad. I like the background though. The background was a nice touch. Okay. Do we have to copy and paste that? Nope. Okay. Can I do this here? No. Oh no. Bam. Nope. Okay, so that all has to be unlocked for that to work. This is also me trying to learn Critter as well, because I don't usually use Critter. Oh, that's not Vito this time. I was like, wait. Okay. Oh. That'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Cool. Okay. Alright. Let's get this bad boy right there. I might have messed up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, boom. We'll get there. I'll put that there. Grab this one. Okay, this is gonna work a lot better now. And we need 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. Dang it. Yo, Quinley, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, Emma. Emmy? So we need to fit one more of these chunky boys in. We can make them skinnier. Remove all of those. let me do that. So that then these won't be affected. And we'll just... Oh, wait. What if we make them... Okay. Get rid of all of them. What if we do that for the entire thing? Yo, Maxine, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Yeah, well, thank you. I hope you're having a good day as well. How small did we do these ones? Not what I'm after. You're suing Pop-Tarts? Why are you suing Pop-Tarts? Oh, they had to be like small. Oh, okay. I mean, not much smaller than this. They made you choke? That's a reason for suing them? Ow. My hair got caught on my chair. That's a sentence. Alright, so we just have to make them a little bit smaller. Go from here. Actually, let me delete all of these. Okay. Come back in. Right there. That's how small we have to make these. Wow. Okay. See if I can do that by just... Nope. I need to do it by not... let me lock that. So then... That should mean that we're not going to click on it by accident. Okay. Okay. And I feel like... Okay, there's progress. Progress. I think that's good. I think that's good, right? Because you have free will? Do you really have free will? Is that what you want to do with your free will? Why are these ones so big? And these ones are so small. Why are they so small? Is it because they're long? Surely it's not because they're long, right? Surely. Which means that I can finish 1,000 math and science questions? 100,000? What? 100,000 questions? That seems like a lot of questions, no? I feel like that's a lot of questions. Well, I mean, it's a lot of questions for me. But is that not a lot of questions in general? I feel like that's a lot of questions. How many pages would 100,000 questions be? Okay, what do we think about these? What do we think about these? Does that look good? Realistically, does this look good? I don't know. Should I be the judge of this? Maybe. 2, 4, 2, 4, 3. However, that's 19. That's 17. However, it does fit in 7. Okay. Okay. I have 2 confirmations. Yabba bear. Okay. Okay. I was given money for my birthday. Thank you to Dragon/Eternal. So, and I have just gotten confirmation from Athenia. I already had confirmation from Dragon. So, I think Sunday we might have a new game to play. Yabba bear. But that's for later. Okay. So, this will be Tuesday. Let me move my cup of coffee. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. What should I have added another day? Friday. Saturday. Sunday. I did not add another day. We're fine. We're fine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Boom. All right. Just chatting. Weekly. Again, how do you spell schedule? Oh yeah. Yo, McDonald, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Recording Minecraft 100 days. We can remove that. 1 a.m. GMT plus 10. I need to find out what the dates are for all these as well. Why do I do that? Wednesday, Phasmophobia, Phasmophobia, new update. Sure. Thursday, editing 100 days. Hardcore. And then we can remove that. Friday, Minecraft. Finishing what? Finishing. That spells. Does it really? Thank you. Weekly schedule. 100 days hardcore. Finishing town. Sure. That's not bad. Saturday, let's do... What are we doing Saturday? Stardew Valley. Gambling Hall. You know, why not? Why not? Okay. So, I have gotten confirmation from 2 people. What is the other? No, you mentioned it the other week, but what is other game? Yo, Windsor Boy, thank you for watching. I can't remember what that other game was. I know Afenya told me about it, but that's about it. Loser? Are you not the one hating? Doesn't that make you the loser? Huh? What? Okay, buddy. I'm gonna go play my stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope your stream goes well. If you plan to stream before I am done, I'll write out to you. Oh, you know what I could do? I have the power of Steam. Library. Now I completely forgot how to check this. Friends. Fenya. Mage Arena. Thanks. Alright, that saves me having to look that up. Have a good day, my good sir. Have a good day to you too. Ow, that's my neck. Yeah, okay. So, it is either going to be Mage Arena, or what was the other one? Yap Yap? Has anyone ever seen Yap Yap? It looks a little bit like Mage Arena. I remember Afenya and I know Afenya and Afenya Reko and Dragon played it last year sometime. Played Mage Arena last time. I don't think anyone's played Yap Yap yet. I don't know what to call this. I just call it either one. I just call it either one. And that would start at 1 a.m. Okay. That would start at 1 as well. Finishing the town. I'll go 10. I mean, I'll go 1. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It could be a little bit sooner. It could be a little bit later. Phasmo, let's start at 12. Sure. Why not? Minecraft, just chatting will start at 1. Okay, cool. Okay. So now that we have that sorted, you know what I do have? Image. Is it this one? Tool remove background. I don't think so. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Can I just say that this might have to be one of the best background removers I've ever used. Boom. Yo, Tico, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Did you watch the Scream movie? I haven't, no. Although, I do plan to watch it. At some point. When I have free time. The only problem is, I haven't had a lot of free time recently. Like, the last, 3 weeks, free time has not been on my side. I'm doing better today. You know what? I'm not doing too bad. You know, earlier I wanted to smash my head through my desk, but well, you know what? I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I sort of kind of, you know what? I might as well combine the two, because we're gonna do it eventually. We're gonna talk about it eventually, right? Right. Yeah, sure. So I have, as you know, I've been working on a AI VTuber, called Violet, right? And I have been trying to use her with my Stream Deck, right? And it's very interesting. Very interesting. Actually, can I just say, I think I might have downpacked Node. I think I might have downpacked Node pretty well. Or at least I know what I'm doing half the time. There we go. Sorry, I was looking for a photo. So I was trying to set Violet up so that whenever I press a button, right, it'll like automatically open the things that I need, right? So to like start everything, right? The LLM, the TTS, the STS, the STT, and stuff like that, right? All I'd have to do is just press a button and voila, it'll just start. Magic. And I had that working, if you will, if you'd call it working. I technically had it working. Turns out, before I started working on the I didn't save it. I didn't save any of it, right? Because Red hooked me up with GitHub the other day. Do you think I've used it? I've used it once when I was switching between TTS systems, right? I used it once when I was switching between TTS systems. That was it. That was it. That's what I used it for. Was because when I was switching between them. But when I started the Stream Deck thing, I did not save it. And it's sort of, and I like, because I had to mess around with the actual opening of the files, it sort of kind of messed everything up. And so I've spent the last 4 hours trying to fix my issue. And I haven't fixed my issue. I haven't fixed my issue, which sucks badly because, well, you know, I need it fixed. And it sort of kind of sucks because it's the main systems. So it's the GTS, the SDS, and the filter and stuff like that. So stupid. It's so stupid. But I've semi got it semi-fixed, if you'd call it that. I think after stream I'm going to test it again to see if I can get the latency back down. Because I tested it with the Qwen 3 GTS, the 1.7B. And it took like 20 to 30 seconds to generate like 2 sentences. So like, what's Google Doc? I'm not signed into any platform. Yeah, I'm not signed into anything. Okay. Do I? No. Okay. Can you get a Word document? Wait, hold up. Here we go. Boom. New presentation. I'm just gonna have my entire tab filled up again. Okay. So, picture. Sure. This sentence right here, it would take it a solid 20 to 30 seconds to generate, right? I don't know how well you can see this, right? It took a solid 20 to 30 seconds for it to generate every single time. Which, if you're trying to do real time, 20 to 30 seconds is not real time. So I've managed to get it down, or I managed to get it down to like 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds for that sentence. For a sentence that long, it's taken me, it takes about 2 to 3 seconds to generate, right? And that's everything. That's the entire system, right? So from 20 to 30 seconds down to 2 to 3 seconds for the entire process. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. But you know, I sort of kind of broke the system, which kind of sucked. That was my 6-minute rant, by the way. You should play Lobaton Corporation? I should play what? I don't think I've ever heard of that game before. Hold on, let me take a quick peek. Let me take a quick peek. Hey, you know what? Maybe I haven't seen this game. Maybe I haven't seen this game. I thought I might have seen this game, but never mind, I took it out. I recognize this art style from a different game. Smash your head, you'll get hurt. Nobody wants to get hurt. You know, there's been so many times I just want to smash my head into my desk while working on the system. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm still the Moonshoker. They're stopping me because it's cute. That's why. I actually quite like the Moonshoker. I will say, when Violet is done, Sure. Why not? When Violet is done, her choker, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. The person that I'm getting to make Violet's model is so talented. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you don't mind me asking, why make an AI when we already have you? So I'm making a AI VTuber so that we always have someone to talk to. So like whether that be like if for some reason chat goes stale or whatnot, then I have someone to talk to and I have someone to like bounce back, you know, ideas, gameplay, you know, stuff like that. But when it comes to actual gameplay, you know, we're gonna integrate her into games like Minecraft, and I'm not gonna spoil anymore. I'm not gonna spoil what are the games I have planned for her to be integrated to. But know that Minecraft is one of them. Minecraft is one of them. I mentioned the other day that, you know, it was completely stopped working. We've just completely stopped working. I mentioned the other day, I think it was yesterday, I mentioned with the Forever World, I'm contemplating switching to a new world when Violet's released. Because I don't know, I've gone so long without making any progress. Can I? Boof. That buff was meant to do something. That buff was meant to do something. Turns out that buff did nothing. Wow. Let me open up Paint. Hold up. Ew. Why Paint? Ew. That's nasty. Why would you use Paint? I'm joking. I don't care. Boom. Look how professional this is. Look how professional this is. So like I mentioned yesterday, let me get a thicker pencil. I said a thick pencil, not a fancy pencil. Not a highlighter. How do you make the thing thicker? How do you make it thicker? It's not that. You just right tap it? Nope. How? Chat, does anyone know how to make this thing thicker? Image creator, image layers. Didn't realize I had that. It's not that. Is that what the thing on the right hand side is? Turns out that's what the thing on the right hand side is for. Okay. So, right, we've gone like 7 months. Hold on, I'm gonna get the exact date. 29th of September 25 was our last Minecraft video. On the Forever Worlds, right? And in that time, we've started working on the bridge. Great heavens. I'm so bad when it comes to like writing neat. I hope that you can read this. So we've started working on the bridge, right? BRIDGE, right? The town, the forest. Okay, don't bully me. It's fine. The forest, the subway. That's not even an S. The subway, the village as well. The iron farm. Can I just say that eye looks fancy? That eye looks fancy. I like that eye. Damn. It's like the only readable. It's like the only readable thing that's there. So yeah, we've spent like the last 5 months, 5 or 6 months, working on all this, right? But no video, no nothing. And like, it's like, do I, like, how do I turn it into a video then? Because I haven't been recording. Do I just do like a world tour at like episode, what is that? Episode 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Episode 4, just a world tour. Plus, we went end rating. What's the fish dude's called? What's the fishy called in the water? The one that gives you mining fatigue. It's gonna come to me at one point. It's gonna come to me at one point. Fish. We're just gonna call them fish. Fish. And then we've also gone no Bastion rating, Warden House rating, whatever they called. Like we've done so much stuff. Guardians. Thank you. Gaurden. Sure, don't bully me on how to spell Guardians. So yeah, we've done so much stuff, but like no video has been produced in the last like 6 months, which is bad because like, how does that work? How am I meant to do that, right? So like when Violet does come out, right? When Violet is released, I'm tempting to just open or just to start a new world and just start from ground zero because they're still having tech problems. Chat, go over there and like absolutely spam them and just tell them to come here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold up. 10,000 people and they're having problems? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that VOD. Great heavens! Great heavens! That was my ear hole. Damn. Okay. I think I have my ears intact. Whoa. Dang. That's crazy though. That's crazy. I think it's sort of. I'm gonna have to rewatch that VOD. Their VOD, because that'd be kind of cool. Do you like me build up to one? See, I would, but I haven't recorded anything. Right? Like I've recorded. I just unplugged my headphones. I haven't recorded anything. Like I recorded, especially for like the town. I started recording it, right? And then I've just gone straight into it. I haven't done anything. Same with the forest and the subway and the village. I could turn that into a video. I could theoretically turn that into a video, right? But the Iron Farm, the Guardian exploration, the Warden Home raiding thing, and the bridge, those we haven't done anything for. Like those we haven't like recorded or anything. So like it would make no sense. I didn't play the game. Said I had to play it today. I know. That kind of sucks. Hopefully they do something. As soon as as soon as Vidal comes back, the system's just like, yeah, we're going on holiday. You come back, we're going on holiday. By the way, did you know that there was this person named Vidal? AI called Neuro? Yes, I did. I've been talking about her. And Vidal as well. That's crazy though. So yeah, I'm tempted to just like scrap the entire thing and just restart the entire world and just start brand new, live, and with Violet, because I think that'd be kind of cool. But like, I don't know. I don't know if at that point, like, do we continue with the world, or do we like not continue with the world and we do something else for the next like 4 months? Spoilers. Oh, okay. I will change it back myself then. Cool. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. That's my chair. That's my chair. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. But yeah, this is our scream schedule. A scream schedule. Sure. Building a Death Star, accurate size. How big is a Death Star? Of a Death Star. I know that's from Star Wars, but I haven't what? Hell no. The first Death Star was approximately 120 to 200 kilometers, and the second one was approximately 160 to 200 kilometers. That's crazy. No. Anyway, I'm gonna go. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you. And I hope you have a good rest of your day as well. Thank you for sticking around. I actually don't mind. I think I want to make these a little bit bigger. I think I want to make these a little bit bigger. probably go there. That ruins that. Okay. Copy and paste, I guess. Oh, watch it. I'm not going to be able to get it in the center now. Dang it. My hand is like that uneven. Okay. That's not what I'm after. That's not what I'm after. That's not what I'm after. Dang it. Gotta go. Be back later. Gotta go to an anime convention. Ooh. Have fun. That'd be kind of fun. Okay. My hand is like not steady whatsoever. I feel like this is tracking it at the wrong space. Is tracking it at the wrong space. Like it's tracking it above and not. Oh, hold up. Dang it, I think I'm gonna mess that up. Okay. Oh, 10 points. 10 points. Okay. Get rid of that one. Oh, okay. Dude, I might be great at this. Hold up. Man, my neck is dying. Okay. That's aligned. That's aligned. Look at that. Look at that. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I might change it back to the two of these two. Did you make your rig? No, no, no. I got someone else to rig it for me and to actually make it because as you can see, my art skills are not existent, which kind of sucks. Any tips for a soon-to-be VTuber? No, no, I have none. Um, I'm very bad at my job. I'm very bad. I need to get better. I need to get better. And I'm hoping that I will get better. Because crazy. But when I do have tips, I will reach out. Because yeah. I mean, if you join the Discord, I can give you like tips every now and then. But like I'm still on the tips finding journey myself. It's rough. So I can reach your goals. My goals are very small, which is not good. It's not good. But thank you for the sub. Now, you're not confident goes with time. Wait, what? Goes with time? Wait, what does that mean? Okay. I think... Oh, we need to change the dates. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Today is the 2nd of the 3rd. Send a save to all my friends so they can sub too. Yo, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That means a lot. You just get greater? Yeah. With time comes wisdom. With time comes a lot of things. And being old is one of them. Yay. 6, 7, and that'll be 8. There we go. When I first upload my VODs to YouTube, I upload my VODs to YouTube. I don't know how smart that is. I mean, I would suggest uploading your VODs to YouTube. I recommend uploading your VODs to YouTube. Like downloading your VODs, taking out the parts that are like terrible. So like your ending soon, if you have an ending soon page, get rid of that. Edit that part out. Edit your starting soon out. Any breaks that you have, edit those out. Any like if you have like internet outages and like you get the blue screen, the blue Twitch screen of death, edit those parts out as well. Edit the parts that make the video terrible. I recommend that. I've started doing that. And it's not bad. It like even if no one watches it, they're there for future reference. You know what I mean? So like in the future, you can like go back, or like, you know, if you get a community, your community can go back and be like, wow, you've improved so much from this. Now you're this. Look at that improvement. That is a massive improvement. Or even like you can go back and rewatch some of your old stuff as well and be like, wow, I've improved so much. Or like, wow, I've improved so much, but I like this. Let me incorporate this into my new setup. You know what I mean? Like, even like that's like future things, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's helpful. Tips I can give is don't stream every day. Having time for you is healthy. That is true. That is true. Or even if you do stream every day, um, don't stream for like hours upon hours on end. Like Pirate, for example, streams like 12 hours a day. I mean, that makes sense. That's his job. But like, especially when you're small, because Twitch's how discoverability sucks so badly. So like, don't stream for like 12 hours on end when you're only getting like, I don't know, 3-4 viewers. You know what I mean? At the moment, I don't even know how many I currently have. So welcome in. I hope you're all having fun. But like, don't stream for like hours upon hours, right? And then having like no results, right? That's where you can like spend that time, and you can like go make clips or go make a video and like edit that and release that, and you know, do it like outside of Twitch, and then you can grow that platform, and then those people would probably come to Twitch or whatever, or come to your streams if you stream on YouTube as well. Or even if you want to, and I need to start doing this because Boopin recommended it. Shout out to Boopin, by the way. He mentioned editing my VODs to turn them into videos. And I've done that to two of my streams already. I've done that to Peak and Paragon. This game. Hold up. This game. By the way, really, really good game. I love this game. Sure. This game. Love the game. Really, really good. I love it. It's so good. It made me cry. It it made me cry on stream. It made me cry while editing it. It's a beautiful game. Such a good game. Play game that's popular. Yes and no. If your only objective is to like, it's gonna start raining again. If your only objective is to like get people and like, or at least get people for that specific game and not for you in general, then probably not. But like, if you don't care about that and you just care about numbers, then yeah. Can also see through old stuff and what you're doing wrong and right. That is true. That is true. Drinking water or being healthy does not give you subscribers. That is, I mean, you have to be healthy. You have to be in the right mindset. You have to like, you have to be content with yourself to push out your best work. You know what I mean? Dude, we're getting so philosophical. Fancy word. You know what I mean? Like you have to be like your best self. So that's being healthy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm slowly turning shorts, not shorts, video streams into videos, so that I can start posting more of those. But like recently, I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but my energy has drained so much when it comes to stream time. It's crazy. It's because like I spend like 7-8 hours, like so long working on just Violet, like just sitting at my desk for like 7, 8, 10 hours, 11, 12 hours sometimes. And just like working on Violet, not moving, not doing anything else, just working on Violet, pushing out Violet so that she can be you know, what I want her to be. And then stream time comes and it's just like, wow, okay. I just feel like I'm tired. I feel like I just need to, you know, sleep. But like, yeah. Kind of sucks because then I go to sleep and I only get like 6 hours of sleep. and then I wake up, have my morning coffee, have some breakfast, get back working on Violet. It's so stupid. So stupid. So yeah, I recommend taking care of yourself. Because then that, you know, you can push out your best work. That's enough wisdom for today. That's enough wisdom for today. At least this stream project? Yeah. Alright. Date has been done. Videos Tuesday and Thursday has been done. Monday is today. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we're doing Minecraft. Saturday we're doing Stardew. And goodbye. And then Sunday we're doing Mage Arena or Yap Yap. One of the two. I don't know which one because both Fenya and Dragon were like, yeah, I'm good for both. So like that doesn't help. So it's gonna be either one of those. It's gonna be one of those. Just do a video instead. Many famous people never stream. Mr. Beast stream before? I've seen Mr. Beast stream on other people's platforms. But like that's not what I want to do. Right? Like I suck when it comes to editing. I don't know if you've watched the 100-Day Hardcore, the episode 1, or any of my other videos, but the editing, terrible. Editing was terrible. I don't like editing. I like recording, streaming, and you know, clips and stuff like that. But like actually editing, like a long video. I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. Plus, I like hanging out with people and stuff like that, so like, I quite like doing that. That's where when Violet comes out, I'm hoping to get an editor that would be able to edit long-term videos, so like short streams and stuff like that, so that we don't have to. Well, I don't have to edit them. I streamed first day almost 10 hours. Damn. Yesterday was 4. Yeah. I tend to go around that 3 to 4 hours, and then I go make myself quote unquote dinner. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Yo, Giggler, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. Can't complain, I guess. My neck keeps on cracking. Play Peak, bro? We have a Peak video out. Just a heads up. But like, we've played Peak so many times. I'm thinking of playing Peak. I don't know. Not this week. I don't think I'm gonna make. I don't think I'm gonna play Peak for like another like 2-3 weeks, maybe. Why is that one short? Oh, this is the one that we're doing. Okay, this is the one that we're doing. Okay. Let me see if I can grab some shapes. How do I? Elements. There we go. Okay. Sheets, frames, tables, grids, mock-up, graphics. Probably not what I'm after, right? Yeah, you can't really tell. You can't really see them. Yo! How do you say your name? There's no like. So I try to like read people's names and I try and like split them into words. And there's nowhere where I can split yours into words. There is nowhere that I can split them into words. What do you want me to call you? But how you doing? How you doing? Patha? 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 I don't know how to say your name. But I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. Yo, legend, welcome in. How are you doing? What time is it for you? It is currently 2:30 in the morning. On the 2nd. So it is today. That's the day. Right there. Right there. That top one. Right there. Right there. That's my day. Alright. Elements. Element of surprise. Oh, I hate that dude. Oh, I hate that dude. Alright. Let's go with that. Rotate that. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? Probably not. Wait, 8 hours apart? It's still Sunday? Yeah, time zones are weird. Time zones are strange things. Magic and recommendations. Is that my twin? Dad? I don't know. Probably not. That looks cool though. That looks cool. I don't know what I'd do with it though. Ah, dude, that's adorable. Wait. Eh? Eh? Yo, God of Demon! Demon dog? Welcome in. Ah. Yeah, that sort of kind of blocks off half of it. But that'd be kind of cool. No, right, I'm after though. I'm gonna frame. You need a book. Damn. Um. Why didn't you play Roblox? Because I hate the game. Let me grab that because that has some of these. Okay, that doesn't. That doesn't go quite nicely. What about that? Don't mess around with that. Same with that. Hmm. I don't know. Why do they? I don't know. They don't look good. I don't know. And the ones that would look good are premium. What color is this? Oh. See if I can like scrunch this down. I need to get this perfect. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to live with myself. And grab that, pull that down just a little bit. Oh. What do we think? What do we think? Add it? Don't add it? Do we add it? Do we get rid of it? I think we keep it. Maybe we get rid of it. Yeah, maybe we just get rid of it. Bad idea. Actually, what could we do with this? I don't know. We'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. That's fine. All right, let's go share, download, PDF. Let's go PNG. Save that. Bada bing, bada boom. What am I supposed to look at? There was a browser. There was a something up here. I don't know how to go back. Yeah, I don't know how to go back with that. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to go back, but there was a thing behind this. Yo, waiter. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? I'm not doing too bad. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I actually quite like that. I actually quite like that. Okay, let me come over to Discord. Bam. All right, the weekly schedule is done. Look at that face, though. All right, got the face. This week's And because I don't know how to spell schedule, there we go. At announcement. Bam. And for those that would like to join the Discord server, there you go. Maybe there's not you go. Whoopsie. Oopsie. Oopsie, I'm breaking things. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't take too long for me to break anything. There we go. Coolio. Okay, nice. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord server, there is the Discord server link. So we can get rid of that, 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 we can get rid of that. And we'll keep it on that. Coincidentally enough, the Stream Elements just did its job. It's very rare for it to do its job. But technically I've already done its job, so like, do we really need it? I actually don't know what Stream Elements does in terms of what I have it set to do. Because it does like nothing. Alright, I'm going to add that photo to my model list. No, I'm not. It's already there. Alright, I've actually got a few more screenshots. Okay. Get rid of that one. Cool. Alright, awesome. Alright. So what else were we going to talk about? We were going to talk about... I was going to specifically talk about Violet, right? I was going to sit down and I was going to specifically talk about Violet and just about Violet, right? For like an hour, right? But I've already said it enough. And I don't want to spoil too much about her. Yo, Camber. Welcome back. How you doing? You missed some great wisdom, by the way. You missed some great wisdom. Alright, let me change it over to here. Let me get rid of all that. Wow. Wow. How do I... Okay. I guess you've got to specifically do that. Alright. While I'm on that screen, I'm going to go to Google Docs. Notepad. Not Notepad. I'm going to do that because I have... stuff on here that I don't want to be shown. Am I going to do it on this one or do I want to do it on that one? I'm going to do it on this one. I think that makes more sense. Google Docs. Okay. Use another account. Bam. Oh. Dave is great. Not capital. Yes, yes, yes. Booyah! 10 points. Alright, I'm just signing into a Google account at the moment. Go away. Skip. And then we can talk about the thing that Ruda really want to talk about. Oh. Oh, this is the wrong account. That's the wrong account. Okay. Apparently, I'm not smart enough to do that, and I did not realize about it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm hoping that you won't be able to tell. I'm hoping that you won't be able to tell what this is because, you know, if by chance we end up going over there. Bye, good luck. It's 10 p.m. for you? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, go get some sleep. That's quite early. Quite late. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Question, can you turn this to dark mode? Is there a dark mode option? No. No, because why would there be? Alright. Let me stop opening up all my tabs. Alright. Let's... You know, by chance, if Violet comes up, well, it's fine. Cool. If not, also fine. Cool. Let me change... Actually, all I want is this. I just need this. And I just want you. Alright, give me that. I came prepared with everything. Give or take. Give or take. I have changed the titles and everything. Cool. Awesome sauce. Alright. So Twitch Gamba. Twitch Gamba, the one thing that I have not been working on actively. Twitch Gamba. Now, for those that don't know what Gamba is, it is gambling without money. How do I make this small? Alright. Bam. Actually, we'll do that as a fancier font. And more of a fancier impact. Go back to Arial. Arial Grande. Boom. And we'll underline that. Because that's fancy, right? Okay. So, Twitch Gamba, right? Yesterday, I mentioned about using channel points for Twitch Gamba, right? Wow, magic. I sort of kind of wish I had, you know, magic on my side as well. Okay, so I mentioned... Don't stare at your screen. I mentioned about Twitch Gamba, right? This would also work with YouTube as well, but I don't know how that's going to work. Because another thing that I had in mind was using Nutty's thing. Nutty's working on a prediction or a poll system for streamer.bot, which is what I use, right? So I was like, you know what, that'd be kind of cool. Yo, Dobries, Dobsies, welcome in, Dobsies, Dobrzy, that's a cool name, right? So I'm in two boats. Apparently no boat now. I am in two boats. Apparently you can't do that. Okay. I'm in two boats, right? Either using hold up. Channel points, or I promise you that's how you spell channel points, or using a new set of points. Great heavens. You're gonna have to trust me, there's an S on the end of that. You just call me Bob? Cool. Bob. Dob? That says Dob. That's a B. I mean, that's a D, not a B. So, I'm in the boat of using both of them. I mean, one or the other, right? That's... I need a color that's readable. What about white? Sure. Right? I'm in the boat of using either. channel points would work completely different, right? So channel points would be a global thing, right? So global would be everyone's impacted, right? Everyone on Twitch is impacted, right? So what would happen, right, is someone would activate the gambler, right? And then it would create a prediction, right? It'd create a prediction, and then it would create a. Everyone would like vote on whichever one, right? So if you're doing like heads or tails, because that's the one that I was actively working on, it would do the heads or tails first, and then it'd do the prediction. Sorry, it'd do the prediction first, then the heads or tails, right? But that's global. So that would work for everyone that was involved, right? So if you wanted to be involved, then you just press either heads or tails, right? Local, which would be just that person, right? Just that person, or you're gonna have to trust me that says global, or global, right? Which would be like, what does the thing you use? That's the power. I just saw my lights flicker. What does a finger use? What does a finger use? A finger uses. I don't know. She uses Streamlabs, right? She uses Streamlabs. I think. Don't quote me on that one. So she uses Streamlabs, right? For example, and she can do either global or local. Global being everyone, local being one person or like a single person, right? So I'm in the boat of using channel points because that actually affects and that has like a greater thing to it, right? But that's global, right? Which kind of sucks, right? Because if channel points sound fine. See, I agreed. I was actually going to go with channel points because I actually quite like the channel points, and I actually quite liked that system. But Ruda and someone else the other day mentioned when I was actually talking about it, mentioned that it's that they don't want to use their channel points. And you know, now that I'm actually having this conversation, Ruda's nowhere to be found. He's probably studying or something, catching up on his watch streaks. Right? So like, which kind of sucks because I wish Ruda was here. He's not gonna pop up. He's not gonna pop up. He's not another Canberra. Dang it. So yeah, I'm like, I was gonna use channel points because like that'd be cool. Another bad thing would be that'd be the second channel point system. So you have Twitch's channel point system, and then you have the new channel point system, which would work on both Twitch and YouTube. I could probably get it to work on both platforms. Right? But like, I feel like channel points is just like better. Which unfortunately that would only be a Twitch's thing. TWITCH. I can spell, I swear. Can I just say, my handwriting with a mouse is atrocious. It is bad. So I want to use channel points because it's simple. It's really simple. In that case, let's go with the one that works on both platforms. Yeah. Especially seeing as in the future we're going to be streaming on both platforms. I'm going to keep streaming on both platforms. And we're gonna get rid of TikTok streams, so we're actually not currently streaming on TikTok. So yeah. I don't actually want to have to set up TikTok stuff as well. That'd be a lot of work. It was a lot of work to get YouTube's thing set up. I don't want to have to do that again. Yeah. But that means it'd be locally stored, so it'd be stored on my device. And at the moment, I'm not having that much luck with space. I could probably get like another hard drive. Yeah, I could probably do that. I could probably do that. Can you... I could have it signed in on my other computer. Hold on, let me see if I can... get rid of everything. Okay, that got rid of absolutely nothing. Sure. Okay. Not what I'm after. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, so I have two computers, right? One very terrible computer, and one very beefy computer, right? I could have the program running on this one, but how? I haven't done too much with Twitch's APIs and stuff like that. I don't even know how the APIs would even work. So it'd have to be local plus global. So, back over here. New channel points system. By the way, can you just read that? As much as I like the decorational and like the spatial awareness, right? So like the desk, the fox and everything like that. And the pot plants, I actually quite like that pot plant. That pot plant is really good. Really, really good. It's like confined in like a very small spot. Which kind of sucks sometimes. Okay. I'll make that a little bit bigger. Alright. New channel point system. Let me do that. Yo, query and casual, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Works on Twitch, works on Twitch and YouTube. Local slash global GLOBE. Global, yes. Gamba mini games. Heads or... How do you spell tails? T-A-L... Tails. I keep forgetting if it's T-A-L-E or T-A-I-L-S. Heads or tails. Well, I got rid of everything. Okay. That didn't help. Second PC runs program. Alright. Cool. Okay. Second PC can run the program. Easy, right? That's no problem. It also has like a terabyte of storage in there, so it's not bad. Plus, I'm not using it for anything else at the moment because it sucks. It's like a backup server. So, we need more Gamba minigames besides Heads or Tails. And... is there something? What the? What the? What the what? Okay. Also what? Gamba mini games. Yo, looping. Welcome in. How you doing? So I played the game before. Hold up. Gambling games. Sure. I don't recommend going onto sketchy websites. Oof. If anyone has any ideas for go away. For Gamba mini games, like I have heads and tails. I also need a way that it can like pop up on screen. You know what I mean? So like the heads or tails, it has that. I just realized it doesn't work. It would not work here. Maybe. Maybe heads or tails. Yeah, never mind, it does work. Never mind, it does work. See? Spin. See? I'd like it to have something like that so that it like pops up on the screen as well. I think that's probably my only thing. Either it pops up on screen or like it's something to do with in chat. You know what I mean? That hurt. I'm trying to think of a way that I could do something like slots or like a bonus wheel or something like that. And I'm not coming up with anything. I think this is a problem when it comes to gambling. See, you can just Afenia's gambling system just has gambling, right? But like, that's cool and all. But like, you know, should we just do the gamble X amount? Do we just do gamble X amount and like don't worry about like the mini games or whatnot? Or like, what should we do? Because I quite like blackjack, but like, how on earth would you implement blackjack? I actually have the files because I started working on it. I wanted to set up a system where you could get like once a week or whatnot. Not probably not like once a week, but like once a month we could do like a gambling stream. Not Twitch, YouTube. Don't ban me for that. Like a gamba. Sure. A gamba stream where like it'd be like use with this, right? Use could like not like beat. You couldn't like beat on us, right? Haha. But like feel it goes addiction stream. No, I can stop at any point in time. Hey, I haven't gambid in like 2 days now. I haven't gambit in 2 days now. So, that's a win in my books. I think. Well, hello there. How do you do? But like, if we have the heads or tails, right? I think that heads and tails is like really cool. right? I don't know how useful it's going to be though, right? I don't know how useful it's going to be, or like how many times it's going to be used. But I quite like it. I don't know about the gamble all, right? I feel like I feel like it needs something, right? Like how often? Okay, how often do you go into like other people's streams that have the Gamba setup, where you just like Gamba an X amount, and then it like it like shows something other than, or it does something other than you've won, you gambit with X amount and you either lost or won X amount, right? Like I'm trying to like I feel like that's good, right? I feel like the Gamba X amount is good, right? Because like it's everywhere, and like people are used to it, right? People are probably too used to it. Uh, but like I feel like it needs something. I feel like a raffle. I don't know about a raffle. I think that works. What, just the in chat just being like uh you gambled X amount and you either won or lost X amount? Just in the chat gamble and the heads or tail? I think it's a good starting point. I think it's a good starting point. But like from there, where would you go? I can have it set up on 2 streams. We also need a name for it. We need a name for these points. Actually, if anyone has any name suggestions for the Twitch's channel points, let me know. Yo, I love the Dragon Prince. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? So we have, it can run on the second point, the second computer. It's local/global, so it can affect either everyone or no one. I mean, or one person. And it works on both YouTube and Twitch. Name. Alright, we need a name for it. I'm not good at coming up with names. I'm not good at coming up with names. What can we do? What can we do? I have no idea. I got something for my birthday and I'm stupidly happy. Ooh, what'd you get? Canro bits. Canro bits? Canro bits? 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 My bits? I don't have the TNT thing. I wish I had it set up. Okay. Turns into bits. That'd be kind of funny though. Coin row? Ah, coin row. Yeah. Lunico in? Lunico in? Canro bits. I don't mind Canro bits. Luna coin? How? Lunar robots. Lunar robots. That's see that would be like confusing. That would be confusing to. Yeah, dude, I haven't used that server in like 100 years. I think something bits is good. Yo, History Channel, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? You got a chest binder. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Violet neurons. Yo, Fifi, welcome in. How you doing? Violet neurons. I think it has to be. I think one word is probably better than two, right? I can write that down. Hold on, I should probably be writing these down. Canara bits. Luna. Yeah. Sorry. I now know what you mean. That's not Luna in, that's Luna coin. Is that what you meant? Luna coin instead of Luna in? Yo, Study, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. I just got it. I just got it. Luna coin. Violet neurons. That's how you spell neurons, right? Neurons. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Dude, my hair is such a mess. Ow. I think violet neurons. All right. Violet tokens? Tokarones. Tokarones. How do you spell that? Toblerone. Toblerone? Good old Toblerone. Okay. I have no idea how, but I managed to spell that right first go. Toblerones. Token. I don't know where I was going with this. I don't know where I was going with this. Tokens, token, rose, TAKTOAKARNS. How do you spell that? TOKNROS. Yo, Debbie, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Token. Token row. Token row? Token row? Token row? Token row. The token row. It's not a thing. That's good. It's not a thing. Token Roo. It's in Oxford. I'm in Oxford. Okay. So what are we doing? Coming up with names for our Twitch Gamba points. I think that's... I think that's good for names. We can get rid of the Toblerone. Toblerones were good. I haven't had one in like forever. I think that's good for names. That's quite a bit of names. And theoretically, if I can get it fleshed out, I'm going to start working on this. Violet's taking up a lot of time. It kind of sucks because Violet's taking up a lot of time. Like, I wake up, have my morning coffee, or start my morning coffee, have my breakfast, right? And by that time, it's like 11 a.m., right? And then, you know what I can do? Buff. Yes, I've sort of kind of grown attached to doing this because it's kind of cool. All right, so I'm usually up by 11 a.m., except the fact that I have to get better at writing. Great heavens. So I'm usually up by 11. I already have breakfast, started my morning coffee, and then I'm working on Violet from like 11:30 till like 6 p.m. That's not a P and that's not an M. 6 p.m. and then I go to sleep for like an hour or two. So by that time, it's like 8. And then from 8 till like whenever I usually start streaming, which is like 12. So it's like 11:30. I'm working on Violet. By the way, that absolutely sucked. That's not a P and that's not an M. I've just made that more confusing. Dear 30 p.m. And like I'm like working on Violet for like most of the day. And then I stream for like 4 hours. Which is like 4 a.m. And then I'm up for like an hour, 5, and then I go to sleep. And then I wake back up at 11 a.m. And then I pretty much just repeat that day over and over and over again. Unless it's like I go to work. That's crazy. It's like I have no like time to do anything. That's why the last couple of days playing Minecraft feels so weird. Because like I hadn't played it for like so long. That when I did start playing it again, it felt weird. You know when you like stop playing a game for like a while and then you go back into it? Even though you played a game for like many years. Just like stopping for like a couple of days and then getting back into it. That's what happened when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Like I had my wisdom teeth taken out and then I stopped playing Minecraft for a little bit because I was in bed most of the time. And then I started playing Minecraft again and it felt so weird. It felt a little unnatural. It's kind of strange. Anyway, Annie Hoozles. Do I have some news? I do have some news. Because Well, I was gonna make a pun there, I better not. Who would I be if I didn't have any news? Right? Who would I be if I didn't have some type of news to share? Well, I'd be myself. Wouldn't change much. Boom. That means absolutely nothing. But it's gonna mean something. If I can find the button. There we go. G D D. Game dev document. Now we started working on a game. I can see the moon. We started working on a game back in 2025. Right? Back in 2025, we started work on a game. Crazy. Crazy. I then stopped working on the game because, well, I got busy. And then Violet came up. So then I couldn't work on the game because I was working on Violet. And then we restarted the game in like October, I think it was. October, November, somewhere around there. And then we stopped working on the game. And now we're back working on the game. However, the difference is we're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it the right way. First of all, we're going to get the GDD planned out first. Last time we didn't. Last time we started the GDD, but we didn't finish the GDD, and we started work on the game, which is bad. This time, now to be fair, that game is going to come back. That game that we had, the idea that we had, it's going to come back. When? Well, that I have no idea. That I have no idea. But it is going to come back at some point. I'm trying to find a photo. I think this is the best photo. Question. Can you, and is it possible, don't save. Oh, you can! Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that. This was the game. This was the game that we had planned. Where you'd start in over here. By the way, black on black. Black on grey does not go quite nicely. Black on red, though, might go quite nice. Yo, Ultra, welcome in. How you doing, honey? Love your floppy ears. Thank you, thank you. That's as fluffy. Right? So the original game was that you had to go from here and you just had to make it across. Right? That was the original game. Right? There was going to be mountains, rivers, hostile monsters, trees, realistic tree chopping, climbing the trees, carriages, weapons, you know, everything, right? Which is good. However, doing it on your own, that's another that's a different story. That's a different story. So, next week, yes, I just looked at the time. Next week, we are going to find some reference images, right? I should probably write this down. I'm very bad at writing things down. And neatly. Next week, which is the 20, not even the 20th, it's the 9th. So 09, 03, 2026. Yeah, sure. 2026. Let's do that. Sure. 2026, we're going to continue GDD. Right? Continue GDD. Grab inspiration photos. Inspiration photos. And yeah. Probably just that. Yeah. And then design of levels. Or just start design. I think start design is just better. Right? I think that's a good thing. Right? I haven't worked on a GDD in like forever. GDD. Template. Oh. I have them already made? Are you serious? If you want to use this document, go to File, Download, or... Bruh. Well, I found out where it is. Come to logos, special thanks to whoever that is, yada yada yada. License. If you use this in any of your games, give credit in the GDD to yada 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 yada. We did work so hard, so you don't have to. Modify, but do not sell this document. Lucky for you, I don't plan to. Sound code. By the way, we're probably going to do this in Unity as well, just so it's easier. And it's going to be a 3D game, because why not? Okay, gameplay details, story briefing, yada yada yada. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Oh, that was a link. So yeah, next week we'll start working on theme, genre, and stuff like that. I'm contemplating going back to the Phasmophobia ripoff. Maybe. Do you remember that? You remember how I was talking about the Phasmophobia ripoff and doing the Phasmophobia thing? I might do that. Maybe. But that's something that we're going to have to talk about next week as well. It's like over the next 7 days, my hair is in a knot again. Great heavens. So in the next couple of days, right, I know I just knocked over my cup. In the next couple of days, right, I'm going to write down a list of things. We're probably not going to start the GDD today. Probably not. More than likely not. My hair is such a mess. I need to wash it. I work tomorrow, don't I? I do. So yeah, next week we're probably gonna after. What is it? After we do our stream schedule, we'll start working on the GDD. So we'll start out the GDD. We'll get a template and stuff like that. Get out the Unity, get out the stuff like that, and start designing what the game should look like, right? So if anyone has any themes, suggestions, and anything like related to that, you know what I mean? Feel free to drop it in the Discord, probably in the Geek Out channel. I might make a specific channel for it. But I'll let you know when I actually do that, because I think that'd be better. Where like we'll just like talk about a bunch of the what we'll just have like a bunch of the inspiration documents or inspiration photos and stuff like that. Can I show this without revealing too much? I guess I could. Ah, there we go. This is massive, though. This was the original plan. This was the original plan. Voice changer came off. I'm joking. Hold up. Great heavens. This was the original plan for the other game. By the way, that game's coming back, just not now. Because I need time to be able to work on Violet as well. So I don't want this game to be overly complex or overly massive, which this game was going to be. Like, this game was going to be massive. Like, a really big game. So, which is why, you know, we sort of kind of stopped working on it when Violet came out. Because then that would have taken up, like, most of our time. And it would have split our time. So, we were going to have, like, a system that would have, like, rivers. It was going to be, like, semi-realistic. Like, it was going to be crazy. Somehow. With, like, a budget of, like, nothing. So, that made no sense either way. But yeah, it was gonna have like realistic rivers, fog. It was gonna be like set in like different parts of the woods. So there was gonna be like this town, if you will. Fluid dynamics. It's gonna have like different like things like this where like you'd get stuck in there. Like it'd be like quicksand. It's like if you ran through it, you'd get stuck. There was also gonna be like this train that went round the entire map. Like in GTA, how it goes like around the entire map. I was gonna have a train that went around the entire map. We're gonna have like this Italian town, I think it looked like. This abandoned Italian town that we were gonna have that would just be like there. It'd have nothing, right? But like it'd just be there. That'd be pretty cool. And then like you'd have like random paths, random like springs, all this type of stuff, and like you'd be surrounded by like mountains. And if you remember, do I have that? Buff over here, right? To actually complete the game, you needed enough equipment to actually climb up the mountain that was going to be over here. This was going to be a mountain, right? So you'd start over here, and you'd pretty much just have to work your way across everything so that you could climb the mountain and complete the game. Semi-like Peak, if you will. But, you know, everything else is not really. So, like, you'd have, like... Do I have them? Hold on. You remember how we draw all this stuff? Don't save. Sure. This one isn't as accurate, if you will. But, like, you'd start in, like, the purple. Why'd I go back to black? So you'd, like, start in the purple, and you'd pretty much have to work your way around the entire place, gathering, like, a bunch of resources, money, equipment, and just climbing the mountain. Apparently, I just did not include the mountain in any of these. Trust me, there was going to be a mountain that you had to climb. But apparently, I just, you know, I don't worry about the mountain. Why would you include the mountain? By the way, now that I'm looking about it, that looks like a face. But yeah, no, that was gonna be a mountain. That was gonna be like over here, and like you just have to like work your way around. One of the parts that I was gonna do was like and I might actually bring this back, not in this game, but like in when we start working on this game again. I was gonna do like a mining town. If you've ever seen like a mining town, that's the wrong one. I have so many browsers open. Banded mining town. Images, because who doesn't love images? Right? So it's pretty much just going to be like this, minus the people. If I was going to do like an abandoned mining town, I think it'd be more like more like having like enemies in the place. But if I can find one that has, that's cool. That's really cool. Damn. It's not what I'm after though. There. I need something that goes into a mountain. Abandoned mine. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Come on. Bingo. Sure. You know, it's the closest thing I got, okay? It's the closest thing I got. That would be like something that would have like a no trespassing, and it'd depend on the day that you arrived at this place, right? And it'd be in the middle of Whoop Whoop, right? So you wouldn't know where it was. And it'd change every single game. So like back on, if I can find it, over here, right? It's like, say for example, one day it'd be over here. Another time that you load up the game and you play, it'd be like over here, or it could be like, I think that was a pond, or it could be like over here. But like it'd be around the place every single game that you played. It wouldn't be in the exact same location every single time. Whoopsie. And like, so you'd enter it and it'd open up into like this massive cave that would have like the Squid Games thing where you can't move. What was that thing called? Squid Games. I don't know. What do you call it? The doll game. You know how you had the massive doll? The doll scene? This thing. This thing. Right? You'd have like the doll. It'd pretty much be a ripoff of it. But like you'd have like the doll and like it would like shoot you. And like you had to do different things to be able to get past and like get closer to the chest. So like in the massive cave, you'd have like the chest that you'd have to get the rewards. I would just find it like it would be so cool. Never got around to it though. Yo, Zeus, welcome in. Look for a bigger house? What do you mean? What do you mean look for a bigger house? Huh? What? What do you mean? I'm confused. What are you even making? So a game. When you're still choosing a house? Oh no, I wasn't choosing house. I was choosing a abandoned mining town. But I was working. We're restarting a game. So I used to back in the day, back in like half of last year. I was working on a game. Never completed the game, of course. So yeah, I'm just gonna start up the game again, but it's gonna be a different game. It's gonna be a much smaller game, so that, well, I mean, it's just smaller. I just want to work on a smaller game, so that we're not like spending 5 years working on a game. This way, it should take us like, I don't know, a year, 2 years, half a year, depending how much time we actually allocate to it. So next week, um, we are bam. Next week we are going to be working on the GDD, which is the game document that we were just on. This thing. Mm-hmm. That's the idea. That's the idea. I want the game to be Violet, so that she can play it as well. I just don't know what our game is gonna be. So, if anyone has any ideas, I have some ideas. I just don't know if I want to talk about it yet because I'm not too sure. Um, Yo, boss, welcome in. How you doing? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. How you doing? You live on Twitch? Yes. Yeah. I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube at the moment. Actually, I'm currently live on YouTube twice. One shorts, one big screen. So yeah, next week, we'll talk a little bit more about the GDD and stuff like that. Nerd? What do you mean nerd? What do you mean nerd? There's no nerd. You don't know what a nerd is? Well, yeah, I don't know. But hey, once the game is done... Ow! My hair keeps getting caught on my chair. Streaming to YouTube twice? Oh, bruh. It's not that hard. And that doesn't require you to be a nerd. So yeah, I'm gonna make a channel on Discord. If if anyone would like to join that, if I can find it again, boom, bam, da dam. I'm gonna make a channel specifically for the game. That, like, if you have any like inspiration photos or ideas or anything like that. I don't want to log in. Don't tell me to log in. Okay, fine. Yeah, if anyone has like any inspiration photos or anything like that, just like drop them in there. And then like next week when we come back to do the GDD, we'll like go through the channel and just see. Like whenever I'm scrolling on like Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts or watching YouTube in general, I'd take like screenshots and be like, "Boof, there you go. This looks cool. That looks bad," you know. I like this mechanic in a game, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Do you have hair, long hair IRL? I do, yeah. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, but I don't want to go to the barber or the hairdressers or whatever you want to call it, and like get it cut, if you will. I want to though. I want to, but like I also don't want to at the exact same time. Bruh, what? What? What's the bruh for? Bruh. Did you use name on Discord? If you go to the Discord server, it'll be I'll be there. I'll be there. So yeah, next week we'll start working on the GDD, and we'll come up with a game, right? Dragon, 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 Kung Fu Panda. Good evening. How are you doing? I am awake. Did you fall asleep? Did you fall asleep? Doing alright. How about you? I'm not doing too bad. Yes, I fell asleep while looking. That's kind of funny. So yeah, next week we'll start working on the game GDD, and get like the different mechanics, the scene, some inspirational photos, so that when we start grabbing assets and stuff like that from the Unity page, we don't have to like think too much about it, right? There is one thing that I do want to get custom made. If we do something in a forest again, I want to get custom trees made so that you can have like, I mean, if you're gonna chop them down, then maybe, but like if they're just gonna be there, then probably not. I was thinking, what's a game called? What's the game called? I can't remember what the game is, but like it's a game where you're pretty much in a, it's like a sci-fi thing, right? Somewhat like Among Us, where you have to like. I was just gonna describe Among Us. I was just gonna describe Among Us. Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna describe Among Us. I was gonna do something like Among Us because it's like very, very simple to make Among Us. No shade to the Among Us team, but like it would be so simple to make the Among Us game, and it wouldn't take that long. The only thing that would take too long would be the actually placing everything down in 3D. That would take forever. But yeah, like stuff like that, like different games and stuff like that, would be kind of cool. I think that'd be nice to start working on the game again, and that means we can start working on the game. Be quiet during the day as well. So like, they're playing the game. They're playing the game. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I haven't seen the game. So I don't want to spoil it myself. Let's find out who's currently streaming. There's a lot of people streaming. Holy moly. Why is there somebody... Hello, this on Twitch? Okay. Okay. Rightio. Interesting. Sure. So we're gonna read out to Minium because I am gonna go back working on Violet. By the way, this song that we were just listening to goes for 3 hours. 3 hours, 20 minutes, and we didn't even complete that. Damn. But yeah, I'm gonna go right out to them. I think tomorrow there's no stream. Remember that Wednesday there is a stream as well. So yeah. But yeah. You know what I should do? Boom! If anyone's... Bah! I haven't changed it, and unfortunately that's still tier 1 sub. I need to change that. But yeah. I shall catch yous when I catch yous. Let me copy and paste this. I shall catch yous when I catch yous.